Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Carolina Panthers. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he won't quite take it all the way, but still what a return. He gets that to the 10. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Off the play fake, Young. They'll roll him out right. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Off play action. Allen. That is complete downfield to Knox. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Allen going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Good work there. You're going to see on play action, they run an out route with the receiver on the outside and let the tight end work the seam in the area beyond him. A great concept, and it leads to a first down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. On play action, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Allen, flush to his right. And it's caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Harris is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown. Quentin Morris from 4 yards out. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Got it. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Ready. On third down, they turn to Sanders. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Going for it with Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. Cheetah. 7-7, our score after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
On the ready. Ready.
It's a second down run with Sanders. Room here to run. Loose inside the 30. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 25-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shot. 17. Set. Go.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. A give running left. It's Sanders. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Okay, ready?
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. On play action, Allen. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
There he goes, left side. Now he's loose at the 40. Now look out to the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen, 92 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. He'll buy some time right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now Young on 4th down, out to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. He'll take this to the 46. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bills' 46.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 8. They'll try to throw now. Young rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 80 yards on the ground now for Sanders. He's got a 1st down.
Ready?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Trouble, 38.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd
Blaster,
and
6.
10.
Here is Young. Rolling to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Set, cut.
They'll run. It's Sanders. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. Young trying to hurry them up to the line here. Here we go on 4th down. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute, because they know what you're going to do.
Okay, right.
How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
Dancing to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Tremble from 6 yards away. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
this one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. Allen going to keep it again. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Uncorks one for Davis. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. To the air, Allen. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first round.
And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Allen running the option to the left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. Throwing now is Allen. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. It's Davis. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Cook up the gut. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Allen going to change this at the line. Allen looks to throw on second down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion.
And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bills have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side?
As Sanders has it poked free. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Here's Allen, escaping the pressure right. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Allen will try to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, Paul, but for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And Young's throw there incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way.
Oh, poor decision there. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen eluding the pressure right. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs. with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Flushed out right to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Finding room at midfield, and he gets this one down to the 24. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the double. Set.
It's Young on first down. Steps away. Again, that's Hurst. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Ready,
Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for two.
Fight 60. Ready.
And Young's going to throw for this. On the move to his left. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. And this one is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side.
And that's caught inside the 35. He's on his way. Stephon Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 78 yards. And the Bills use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Ready,
So
ready.
from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Young to throw it. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Young now, out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Drill 52. Red cycle.
2nd
down, Young. Flush to his right. Oh, Young loses it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And now the rookie's free. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Over the middle, complete. That's Morris. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Allen now looks to throw. He'll find Gabriel Davis. He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 45 yards. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Bills 51, Panthers 25.
Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Young will set to throw. Forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran them into field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a 1st down?
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Good. 4A.
1st and 10, Young. And that is taken in by Hurst. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
22 needle. Ready.
They go play action. Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not entered.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And 10 yards to go.
On play action, Allen. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have the Bills' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And again, it's Allen. This is caught. It's Hardy. Give him 32 on the play.